Yeah. Big Baby JTV. Thank you again for getting me to 100 subs. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I put in the work, but also your support. Everybody who subbed. I peeped the stats. I peeped the analytics, and about like 80% of y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, man. Get on that, man. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Let's effing get it. But you know what? Let's get into it, bro. You know, somebody who don't need subscribers is DJ Akademiks. Actually inspired me to make this YouTube channel. Shouts out him. And he released his first podcast off the record about yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't know what I'm uploading this. But basically, he had Wack100 and 6ix9ine. And this was an amazing first interview. To the point where I think in my mind, Akademiks should really think about having Wack100 as a co-host or a frequent guest, because Wack100 was not only hilarious in this quote-unquote interview. It wasn't an interview. It was literally a debate or a screaming match at some point between Wack and Tekashi 6ix9ine, especially near the end, because it's almost a 3-hour podcast. Within the last hour, dude was elite, because the main premise of the argument was this: is Tekashi 6ix9ine a street nigga or a civilian? Is he a gangster or a civilian? Now look, if you've ever been around the streets, understand a bit of the streets, even affiliated or in the streets, we all know the answer to this. He's a civilian, bro. He's a civilian, right? And listen, I'm a civilian as well. So are you. Most of the people watching this. So is probably most of the people you know. And that's okay. That's good. It's not something bad. And unfortunately, 6ix9ine comes from the internet generation, where everything on the internet is true. Okay, where all these rappers who claim to be gangsters are actually gangsters. No, man. People who are gangsters in the rap industry, as we've started to see very clearly, they are in jail, or they frequently go to jail, or they are dead. Let me repeat. Rappers in the industry who are street niggas, who are gangsters, are either in jail right now, gonna be going to jail soon, are always in jail, or are dead, or recently got shot up. That's what it is. And you know what? That's how it goes. See, at the end of the day, right? That's what Wack100 was trying to tell to 6ix9ine. It seems that 6ix9ine was not understanding that. 6ix9ine's definition of a real nigga, of a real gangster, is a guy who's supporting his team. No. A guy who's providing for his people. No. That's not the definition of a gangster. That's the definition of a man. That's the definition of a responsible adult. Okay? That's the definition of that. Okay? Now, if you say that being a man and a responsible adult is gangster, is G, and should be respected, I have no problem with that, 6ix9ine. I actually agree with that. I wish that our culture boosted that part of the game right now, because you have dudes like Styles P, Ghost, who used to be heavy in the street, but now he owns multiple juice bars in New York, and he's doing something great for not only himself but his community, right? I believe that's gangster. I think that's a good thing. I think that we should empower, you know what I'm saying, our culture, our hip-hop culture, to be on that. Okay? So that's where 6ix9ine is correct. Now, where he's not correct is that he used people to get on top. He used Shotty, he used the 9 Trays to get to where he was at. So in a 12-month period, he was beefing with every single person in the rap game and rap industry. And he had a cloak of protection, quote unquote cloak of protection, by the 9 Trays, specifically Shotty and them. Okay? Now, what I don't like is he inserted himself in the street environment and didn't play the street rules, right? Now, look, if we're going under the premise that he's a civilian, he doesn't have to follow street rules. Now, look, If you insert yourself in a certain environment, like let's say I'm playing basketball, right? This is actually an analogy that Wack100 used. I'm using his analogy. Let's say I'm playing basketball, right? And I'm using football rules to play basketball. I'm going to get flagrant fouls. I'm going to probably get ejected, okay? Because I'm using football contact rules and aggression within a sport or an arena that doesn't go for that. If you are a civilian, then be a civilian, bro. Have your hitters with you so they can do non-civilian activities. This is what Drake does. You think Drake is going to jeopardize his career by going to do gangsta-ish? Let me tell you something. This is what Lil Durk does. Lil Durk has hitters. Lil Durk has shooters. Lil Durk has people who handle that. And people who don't handle that, they have died because of it. Rest in peace, King Von. Rest in peace, XXXTentacion. See, a lot of these dudes out here, especially the guys in the internet generation, the Tekashis of the world, they're into that. They're into that. They want to be that, right? And Wack100 did a service of letting people know, nope, this is the streets, and this is regular life. This is the streets, and this is regular life. A lot of people are not in the streets. And even Wack himself, he's even said in the interview, he's not cool with some of the street rules. You have to be a savage to be in the streets. And I agree. Now, what's happening now is that Tekashi is in an environment where he's at a catch-22. His music that got him popular and got him to where he was is all street related. It's all gang related. He's not a street guy. He's not gang related, right? So the other thing that got him there also was his antics and his provoking of other rappers, right? See, he's not in the streets. That's one. He can't troll other rappers and artists because they're on game now. They ignore him, right? And the third element is the protection piece. And this is the most important part of the interview that I'm very happy Wack100 called out, right? If you look at Tekashi's team, which if you go on Spotify and watch the video, it's a bunch of soft niggas, man. I'm sorry. I look at them. I'm like, yo, these niggas are soft. I'm sorry. That's what it is, right? It's a bunch of soft looking guys who are not like Shadi, guys who are not 9 Trays, right? Now, let's expand that. Let's say he has a full security team with him. He has these guys on payroll as former cops. Okay, that's cool. What happens when you end up broke? Let me repeat. What happens when you end up broke? Because the average shelf life of rappers, even the best rappers, even the most popular rappers, is 3 to 4 years max. I'm going to give y'all an example. Y'all remember Roscoe Dash? Y'all remember him? Dude was one of the most popular rappers in, I believe, 2009, 2010. Rapper / singer, right? Where is he now? Last thing I heard about this nigga, he was driving Uber, right? What happened to Rich Homie Quan? Right? Make me feel some type of way. That was in the clubs, that was on the radio, that was everywhere, right? About 5 or 6 years ago. Where is this nigga? Okay, so right now, what I want y'all to know is there will come a day that 6ix9ine will not have the money to have all these security guards, right? And there are people out there who have their uncle, their father, their brother, their cousin, whoever, their gang member, their gang, who's in jail for 10, 20 years because 6ix9ine took the stand. Because 6ix9ine decided to go back in his civilian bag. See, you can't play both sides and expect to win all the time. And I think that personally, I kind of respect this from 6ix9ine. He acknowledges that his life is going to be short. He acknowledges that he made some mistakes by snitching. He said he would do it again, which I think is super delusional, but he knows he's ready to die. He's ready for what's going to happen to him. And this is my prediction. Somebody's going to shoot 6ix9ine. and they're either gonna gravely injure him or they gonna kill him. I'm sorry, it's gonna happen in the next 3 years. I'm just keeping it like 1,000. Either that or somebody close to him, like a family member or somebody that he really cares about. You feel me? Because why? This is always what happens, bro. It's been happening in Chicago from time. Why is there all these shootings in Chicago? Because that dude killed that nigga's cousin, killed that dude's brother, killed that dude's sister, killed that dude's third uncle. Bro, this is always what happens. And 6ix9ine is intentionally putting himself in those positions to get violated by people who want revenge. Anyways, man, I'm done rambling. I'm done ranting. What y'all think about this? Do y'all watch the interview? What y'all think? Man, it's going to be a wild one, man. We might have a Blueface versus 6ix9ine fight. Welcome to 2021, bro. Big Baby JTV. And I'm out.